LDBC. I am Trillium. I'm Trill Will LDBC or nothing. And I'm live. Come on in. Three things I ask when I go live. Number one, make sure you are subscribed to my channel. Make sure you click the bell icon so you'll be notified. And hit the like button on your way in and donate to the channel. It's gonna be kind of hard for me to see y'all. I'm not wearing my glasses and I should be. But anyways, come on in. I got some things I need to say. Come on in. Come on in and tap the like button when you come in. I got a few things I need to say. Few things I need to get off my chest. Julie, how you doing? Good evening. And I normally don't go live on Mondays because I'll be working and stuff. And now that it's light outside, when I get off work, I got a little burst of energy. This video in particular has been on my heart all day. And you know what? Before I even got into the abyss of negativity and all that, a few things came back to my remembrance. Number one, and we just gonna go off the top of the dome here. I don't have nothing organized that I want to say. Sure, there's all kinds of chaos and fuckery and over there. There's a lot of it, right? My brother Shelton, what's up, bro? There's a lot of chaos. Nina, how you doing, sweetheart? There's a lot of chaos and foolishness and fuckery going on for everybody in here in Iran. See, the land formerly known as Persia was home to a lot of mathematical minds and a lot of sophisticated thinkers. And America was built on savagery, hillbillyism, racism, stupidity, and ignorance, all wrapped up in a bow with arrogance. And let me explain why. Kat, how you doing, sweetie? Let me explain my thought process on all this, all right? When this orange mutated bag of walking syphilis came into office and was campaigning, what were all the maggots saying? When Donald Trump's first day, matter of fact, I'll fast forward. When he went into office, what was all these people saying? Luther, how you doing, family? All these people, what were all these people saying when they came into the office? DEI, aka black people, are the problem. Black people are the problem. So what did they do? What did they do? They systemically removed all black faces. Anything black, they removed it. Took it all away. What did they say about immigrants? Say immigrants were a cancer to our society. They were poisoning the blood of America. That's what they said. Oh, don't worry, Luther. Don't worry, Julie. Don't worry, Shelton. Don't worry, y'all. This. Hey, hopefully this will bring all you guys around to where I'm thinking. My method of thinking. Y'all have to understand something. Carl, what's up, family? How you doing, man? Let me make this as plain, as crystal clear as I can make it. Racism doesn't have a political party or an affiliation. They do not. It's proven over and over and over again. See, the thing about reading and comprehension, the thing about those two things that go together, they go together like peanut butter and jelly. They go together. What's up, LaWanda? How you doing, sweetie? They go together like peanut butter and jelly, right? Mm. Okay, so 107 days. You will understand that all of the critics, everybody that was saying everything they could say about that lady, they were saying that she was this, she was an elitist, she was this, she didn't care about black people, she was arresting black people for weed, and she let this black man die on death row, and she did all this and all that, da 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 da. They had all this stuff to say about this black woman. They did. She wasn't black. She just transformed into black. She couldn't. It wasn't possible for her to have to be mixed. It was impossible for her to be part Jamaican, and she can't be black. She can't do. Even though her dad has wrote many dissertations, and I've read them. But anyways, racism does not have a political party. If you make some liberals mad enough, they will sound just like MAGA. And y'all want to know the biggest thing, the biggest epiphany I came up with? The biggest epiphany I came up with was MAGA is just like Bibi Netanyahu in Israel. I'm going to let y'all sit with that for a second. Israel and MAGA are absolutely, positively the same entity through and through. Same characteristics, same manipulation tactics, same victimhood mentality, same bullshit, same, oh, anytime somebody critiques them, oh, you're anti-Semitic. Anytime somebody says something bad about the great BB the Butcher, oh, you're anti-Semitic, oh, you're against God's will, blah, 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 blah. God ain't got nothing to do with this. God ain't got nothing to do with this. He don't. He ain't got a thing to do with this. God ain't got nothing to do with none of this at all. God ain't in this. God ain't never been in this. This has been man-made bullshit that they done made and used God, prostituted God's name just so they can kill people without impunity. They did this shit so Trump and Bibi Netanyahu can shoot up and blow up schools with little girls and kids in it. They did it so they can starve the masses. They did it so they can shoot and kill people rescuing bodies. They did it so they can try to make like everything they said about Iran, even though they got their own problems over there, they overcompensated for what they was doing over there, and then nobody can explain the reason why they were acting the way they were acting. They couldn't explain why they were having people killed by the numbers in Iran. They couldn't tell you why. But then when you start peeling back the layers and you start reading and researching, when you research, come on, kids, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and children, ladies and gentlemen, when you start doing that mighty research, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy, Jesus. When you start doing some research and you start reading and realizing these motherfuckers are just evil, maniacal, sociopathic, murdering pieces of shit using God as a crutch to excuse their satanic ways. Praise God for Jesus. But look, America and Israel, the elitists in America and Israel, and the elitists in Israel, like Bibi Netanyahu and the IDF, they are all just alike. They are one. Everything that popped off that came to fruition right now in this bullshit war that they decided to pick with Iran when they knew good and fucking well. Like think about it. If you were Iran, and for over 100 years, you had this gnat, Israel, out here lying about your people. Then you had America destabilizing your governments, removing your leadership, putting who the fuck they want in power. Then whoever they want in power becomes a fucking bloodthirsty dictator and start murdering and killing people. And then America has the nerve, the unmitigated gall, to then turn around and pretend like they aren't the reason why you're in the bullshit you in. Sound like Iran to me got more in common with black folks than we all knew, don't they? What's up, Kale? What's up, Free My Grandma? Free My Grandma. There you go. There you go. There you go. Like when I started like the good thing about doing what I do, I get to be by myself for a long period of time. And I got a long time to think about stuff that I need to be thinking about. And I started thinking about it. I was like, you know what? It's mighty funny. The more and more stuff I hear about it. Because, okay, I'm going to give y'all some examples. All right. The current conflict, the war that Israel and America started in Iran, right? You have Bibi Netanyahu and Trump and Hegseth and Marco Rubio and all these other fucking clowns out here telling y'all how much they whooping Iran's ass. But when you go and look for said ass whooping, all you find is propaganda. All you find is people being limited to what they can show you. Right? Right? Joe, bro, everything is a fucking joke, bro. How can you want to create a board of peace and you assemble the shield of Americas with nothing but fucking tyrannical fucking goofball dictators who are all corrupt, by the way, with the exception of Spain. They the only one that got a half decent fucking leader over there. But every single one of these motherfuckers ain't shit. Pam, how are you? How you doing? Benny Loco, how you doing, baby? Man, Lord have mercy. The more and more you think about it, the more and more you start putting two and two together, the more you realize that everything we've ever been told about anybody has been a fucking lie unless you've seen it yourself. Because look, think about it. The things you hear and see about Israel and you say something about it that's wrong, like them starving people in Gaza, like them bombing people without impunity, bombing hospitals and schools and shit, like that has anything to do, those people ain't even in your war. Those people are just trying to live. Just like we're here in America. We just here trying to live. We here trying to live. These motherfuckers keep pulling us in wars. We ain't out here fucking with these people. Y'all, boy, look at here. Look at here. Every single time that your brain housing group starts parceling pieces of stuff together, and you get to that point to where I'm at, to where you start like, wait a minute, this shit don't make no fucking sense. It don't make no sense. It don't. Bibi Netanyahu and the people in power with him that agree with the bullshit that he's doing, the IDF, got this bullshit bird brain idea that little ass Israel is supposed to control all of the Middle East. That they have been told by God that they control the Middle East. Now, put a pin in that and come back to America. These people came to America on the same bullshit, manifest destiny. Oh, this land is ours. God gave us this land. Even though there were people here. Kid of Life, what's up, bro? Hear me again, y'all. Y'all gonna start. Y'all gonna be like, man, Trill will. I don't know where you be coming up with these damn thoughts, but every time you open your mouth to say these thoughts, a bell in my head goes off, and I start saying, you know what, Trill Will is motherfucking right. I didn't even think of that before. All right, what's up, bro? I ain't even think about that before. I ain't even put that together. But that damn show makes sense. Israel came over to Palestine in 1948 because they kept getting kicked out of every country they was in because they was on bullshit every time. But you wouldn't know that if you didn't read the history books. You wouldn't know that if you didn't ever study and go look up the reason why Palestine got overtook by these fucking tyrannical pieces of shit. You would never know that. I didn't know it till I read it. Yep, AB, facts. Facts. Hey, Christina. See again. Look, they both the origin story for both of them is the same. They came here and like parasites, they spread and they Germish imperialist Zionist fucking ideas came over here in full throttle. And shout out to Detroit in the super chat with that 2 piece. He said Israel has pulled us into their dream war versus Islam. Facts. Sure has. Sure has. Because you know what? For if somebody was telling America for over 30 years the same bullshit lie, for 30 years trying to get somebody to bust a move, to move over there and start a war with Iran, and nobody would ever do it because everybody before this dumbass in the office had common sense. What do we get out of this fucking? The first question that should have been asked before anybody even made one single, even before they breathed a word about going into Iran, should have been, what do America get out of this? What happens if we go over there? That should have been the first motherfucking question out of anybody's motherfucking mouth. K-Cell, what's up, family? That should have been the first motherfucking question out of anybody's motherfucking mouth. What is in it for America? What do I get out of this if I sacrifice my fucking people for this bullshit ass war? What is in it for us? And if you ask that question and you came up with the conclusion of there is absolutely fucking nothing that you're gonna profit from this, with the exception of destabilizing the world economy and possibly destabilizing your whole own the world economy, I would have told Bibi Netanyahu to go to fucking hell. Eat a bag of dicks. Free my grandma in the super chat. Salute to you, man. Thank you. I would have kindly told this big-eared fucking mutated goofball weirdo, you can go straight to hell. You go over there by yourself and go fuck with them people and see how that come out for you. Now look at Bibi Netanyahu. Now look at Israel. They look like Gaza. They ain't gonna tell you that shit. They ain't gonna tell you that shit. They look like Gaza now. The same shit. Look, the same shit you. Karma's a bitch, ain't it? See, it ain't that simple. About to loop to you. Yep, Carl, exactly. Fuck Bibi Netanyahu and fuck Donald Trump. You dig? Fuck Bibi Netanyahu, fuck Israel, and fuck Donald Trump. And fuck every last one of these neocons and these fucking goofball maggots. Fuck all y'all. Yeah, all y'all can eat a bag of dicks. Shelton, exactly right. You get exactly what you fucking put out. And now America, now look, y'all gotta think about it. America got three choices. You pull out, you get embarrassed on the world stage yet again, even though we already done been embarrassed. I don't really see no real big negative out of that. We already look like a bunch of clown shows. Anyway, this is a fucking clown show. But you wanna know the good thing that gives me peace though? The world know who the clowns are. It ain't just they're gonna broad brush us, all of us, as if we're all just as incompetent as Donald Trump is. They know exactly who the fucking dumbasses is. They know who the retards are. They know the special ed motherfuckers in this country. They know these sped bastards. The MAGA, the ones who can't fucking read shit or comprehend English. They know exactly who the fuck is behind the shit. What's up, Brooklyn? Says Biden is a clown. What does Biden have to do with any of this shit? What does Biden have to do with any of this shit? dumb. Obama is a. Y'all want to know the real reason why Donald Trump went to this war? What was more of an incentive? The JCPOA. That's the reason. That ODS is a bitch, ain't it? Donald Trump is so jealous. Y'all, hey, what was Barack Obama's biggest accomplishment when he was in the White House? What was Barack Obama's biggest accomplishment when he was in the White House? And matter of fact, I'll give y'all a big old hint. It wasn't the ACA. Even though the ACA was up there in the top 5. It wasn't the ACA. It wasn't the ACA. It wasn't that, Murray. It wasn't that. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what it was. Why he got his Nobel Peace Prize. He was able to bring together all the powerful leaders in the Middle East and come to an agreement to where they thought that electricity was a human right. And they also made Iran come to the table and agree that they would not make enrich uranium to the nuclear capabilities of being able to create a nuclear bomb. Everybody was clapping and celebrating it. It was one of the biggest accomplishments any president has ever made in the history of that office. And a black man did it. Why do you think Donald Trump was so fast to tear it apart? No, it wasn't Bin Laden. Why y'all time that one out? Why? Stupid, don't time them out. Barack Obama lives rent-free in Donald Trump's thin-ass pea brain. That smooth brain he got, that's deteriorating. The JCPOA is Barack Obama's biggest accomplishment when he was in office. Together, in agreement on one big, had a lot about weapons of mass destruction in the Middle East. He was able to use diplomacy to go there and do that. And Donald Trump is so jealous of that black man, and he's so fucking racist that he had to go and undermine everything he did. And you notice that everything he went and did to try to erase Barack Obama's legacy always came back to cataclysmic, I can't even say that at the same time, cataclysmic consequences. Every time. All right, another example. When this orange fucking walking bag of fucking herpes walked into the office, what did he dismantle? The playbook on how to handle infectious diseases, right? The whole pandemic playbook, he erased that, right? Right? He disbanded the fucking team that Barack Obama put together as well, because Barack Obama was thinking forward. This dumbass wanted to go back to the Stone Ages. That's why he's so hung up on coal and shit. He wants things back like it was in the 80s, where he can go fuck little girls and get away with it. Like he's getting away with it now. Right? 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 Right. So what did he do? Main Event Mark, what's up, bro? Barack Obama did. Boy, it keeps Donald Trump bitch ass up at night. That's why every time he talk about Barack Obama, he's got to refer to him as Barack Hussein Obama. Like Islam is something evil, and it's not. Islam is about peace. I'm not even a Muslim, and I know that. Islam is about peace. Maintaining peace. Order. Peace and order. But it's funny that the ones who always talk and denigrate people who are Muslim are the ones who are out here killing and raping people. Yep, Murray, exactly right. What's up with it, Eddie? Mm-hmm. Yep, Shelton. It's the same thing. If y'all look, y'all see the pattern. See, I'm stuck on patterns. Like, one of the problems with being an analytical thinker, you always look for patterns. What caused this? If this happens, this is gonna cause this to happen. If this happens, this is gonna cause that to happen. Chain reaction. You know, like the theory of relativity. For every action, there's an equal or opposite reaction. Donald Trump goes into the office, tries to erase everything Barack Obama did, to Barack Obama's legacy. He tries to erase all that shit because he wants it to be him. The reason why, one of the main reasons why we're in the run now, when we shouldn't be, is because Donald Trump wants to redo the JCPOA and have his name on it. So it'll be tied to his legacy. So he thinks going in there and erasing Barack Obama's hard work and putting his name on it like he does his shitty ass buildings is gonna make him some star. And when he dies, and the great day when he kicks the bucket and dies, when everybody is cheering and laughing and talking about what a fucking idiot he is and how easy it was to manipulate this fucking so-called strong man, and how America looked at this black woman who was educated, experienced, qualified, had every tool that we would have needed to be successful. We would probably be riding high on so much economic growth, it'll make your head spin right now. But oh no, white America strikes again. Strikes again. White America came right on back in. So now, it leads me to my point. Here's the big thing that I thought about today. Make America Great Again removed all meanings and all points to blaming anybody for this shit. Your healthcare is stuck. Your healthcare is sorry. It's more expensive. You can't get shit done with your healthcare now. Thank the white people. Thank white people. Jobs in this country going into the fucking toilet. Thank white people. Because y'all got to remember, they removed DEI. They blame black people. They blame immigrants. They blame anybody that's not white, straight, and Christian. So they removed all white, straight. They removed anything that was not white, straight, and Christian out of the way. So nope. You can't come in here and then say, well, black people had a hand in it. No, we didn't. No, the fuck we didn't. We been in the house. We ain't got shit to do with none of this shit going on. Y'all did this. Y'all remember when that dude that went to the Department of Transportation wrote on that fucking on shitter and said that the only way things are gonna work right is if you put a white man in charge? Y'all remember he wrote that shit? I remember. I don't forget. Now, when he said that shit, a light bulb went off in my head. Well, white men are running the country now. How's it going? Everything looks like shit. It looks just like a ran down trailer park with meth addicts and fucking goofballs, raggedy car parts everywhere. Everything looks like shit. I should go get my glasses. What's up, Jesse? What's up, Lachelle? See, Lachelle, that's my point. It's that self-hatred. It's motherfuckers whose minds are so weak they could be corrupted by somebody simply saying something over and over, even though it's not true. You know, like you hear these Sambo soldiers go out and say, "Oh, Barack Obama ain't never done shit for black people." Then all you gotta ask them now, Lachelle, anytime you hear a nigga say that shit, and that's what they are, niggas, monkeys, Sambos, sellouts, book dance, whatever you want to call them. Next time you hear one of these motherfuckers say that shit, all you gotta say is, Obama so bad that your livelihood was worse. My stupid ass redneck neighbors with a chainsaw, they stupid ass. Next time they say that shit, Lachelle, that's all you gotta ask them. Okay, if Barack Obama was so terrible, was your life more terrible because he was president? What policies did he pass to make your life worse? And then why they pray, well, Trump did this and Trump did that. What policies did he pass to help you? And then you can just go off. All you have to do is just look up. Is Google's your friend. Look up all the policies Barack Obama passed to help everybody, and then look up the policies Donald Trump passed. And bada boom, bada bing, ba bang. There you go, right there, in 4K. You can't argue with facts, even though people try to. KCL, I told you, everything that they say that black people or black politicians were doing, they're behind their back doing the same fucking shit. Oh, you'll say they're gonna take your guns away. They're gonna take your guns away. And then all these stupid ass rednecks, what do they say? Oh, they can't, they're gonna have to pull a pry from my cold dead hands. They're gonna have to pry from my cold dead hands. That's what they said. That's exactly what they said. That's exactly what the fuck they said. Yep, Shelton. Oh, Barack Obama only cared about the gay people. All you have to do is tell them when they start doing that shit, all he cared about was the gays. Is all you got to do. Look who passed the precedent that gave equal rights for gay people to get married, and it wasn't the president. The president don't write laws. The president don't legislate over laws. The president don't have judicial power to pass laws. So how did Barack Obama pass a law to make gay people have equal rights to get married? That was passed by the Supreme Court. Whoops. That's how you shit on all that. Like the more you know, the more you are prepared to disperse and dispatch all the bullshit these dumbasses keep talking about. The more you know, the more you can shit on everything these stupid motherfuckers say. Because that's pretty much all they do is talk shit. I'm ignoring them, Lachelle. I know better. I already told y'all. I'm not going to be one of them ones to be up here trying to pretend like Jesse Jackson was all good and all great and hunky-dory and we all could sing Kumbaya and thank you, Jesus, praise the Lord. No, I'm not going to be that guy. I'm not going to sit up here and lie to myself. I'm not going to lie to you or nobody else because I know better. And what does the old saying go? When you knew better, you do better. I'm not going to be sitting up here telling no lies and saying Jesse Jackson did everything right by black people and he didn't. This man literally sitting on a hot mic was hating on Barack Obama because he thought it should have been him. So, oh no, I'm not about to do that. 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 I'm not gonna be that one that set up here on any social media platform shitting on them either. I'm not gonna be that. I'm gonna be I agree to disagree and I'll keep my comments to myself and honor the work that he did do. That's what I'm gonna do. Right, Jenny. Right, Sheldon. That's one of the things I know. But I tell you what, fuck Charlie Kirk. Why are these motherfuckers so hell bent on trying to make Charlie Kirk something he wasn't? Why the fuck are they trying to make this fucking redneck clown some fucking philanthropist like he was out here doing the good work, trying to make sure everybody had a good livelihood? Man, nigga, fuck that bitch ass nigga. Fuck him. fuck his stinking ass wife, fuck his goofy ball. I don't even think they had kids. I think they rented their kids. Cause you don't see their kids no more. Fuck his stupid ass wife who over here grifting off his damn death. This is the weirdest shit. I ain't never seen somebody that lost their husband trying to profit off their death as much as I seen Erica Kirk doing this shit with her weird ass. I ain't never seen nobody do that shit before. Never in my life. Never in the history of everdom have I ever seen some. Like, can y'all imagine Coretta Scott King out here selling T-shirts that Martin Luther King was shot at for money? Can y'all imagine the fucking outrage? He says, hold on. Cousin taught at Tehran University prior to the revolution. She had to escape in a hard way. Oh, salute to your cousin, man. It's hard. I should get my glasses. I can't read worth a shit. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I can't read worth a damn. Erica Kirk pimped his ass out. Hell, and Jesse Run. I remember that. Keep Hope Alive. I remember that shit. Jesse thought it should have been him. Like, Envy's a motherfucker, dog. Envy's a bitch. Envy's a motherfucker, bro. Envy is a motherfucker. That envious spirit get on you and you start saying shit. And, nah, bro. That ain't the way. That ain't the way, man. My neighbor's a fucking dumbass. I am somebody. Somebody say it with me. I am somebody. Shut your ass up. Shut up. Everybody around here knows the real Jesse Jackson. Everybody around here knows. But we all came to this conclusion that we were not about to denigrate that man's legacy on account of some shit that we do know. Because that's what these racists are expecting us to do any damn way. They want us to go ahead and pour gasoline on that fire already. And instead of letting that man rest in fucking peace. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But I understand. But again, back to my original thought. The epiphany of y'all wanted black people and immigrants so out the way so that white people, y'all can live this fake ass white utopia that y'all created for y'all selves. And now look at you.